if we have viewers that are familiar with TikTok, go follow us, by the way. There's these famous TikTokers, you might know them, Jack and Sienna. Jack from the Hype House. I mean, it's so big. It's been going on for the past like 8 months. So brief recap. Jack and Sienna were both they knew each other before TikTok. They were
being famous.
Yes. They knew of each other, and so Jack, once he started TikTok and got into the Hype House, making content and whatever, Sienna later joins TikTok and becomes famous herself, big herself. And so the filming of behind the scenes of the Netflix the Hype Show starts filming last year. And so people naturally assume that Sienna and Jack were a couple, actually.
Yeah,
they would always do videos
They would
together.
always do videos like a couple. They would look like a couple.
Yeah.
So.
And so people were just convinced, oh, they're a cute couple. They're just a TikTok couple. And so later on, a fast forward, at this couple days ago, Jack comes out with what Sienna did to me. And so
I think prior to that, there was like things of like, she came out with the video, and then that's why he came out with that video specifically.
Yes, it's true.
Wait, so what was her video about?
Not claiming that she did any of...
Like, it was like, I didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything to him.
He's making all of this up. Like, I love him so much.
But I thought you said that she made the video first, though.
She made the video first.
Because people were saying it,
right.
but nobody had like... Okay.
Right.
Recap,
I'm confused. I'm trying to get
a video leaked out one night when he was like sitting on a couch and apparently like sleeping, and she was like
taking advantage of him.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there were so many things like, everyone thought they were dating, so it's like, what's the problem? Like, they're dating. Like, it's okay if they touch each other. Yeah. And then that's when it all started. And then I don't know. It was just crazy. So
in the video, you cannot see shit.
It's horrible. It's like
quality
all blurry. You can't see. You don't notice things.
Short, and it's very fast.
Like we just said in the beginning of when we first saw them on TikTok, everyone thought they were
together.
Right.
Like,
so
didn't they even sometimes
like
make out in their TikTok videos, like or kiss and stuff?
They apparently they would just Sienna and Jack claimed that they would share a kiss, but other than that, it was nothing more. They were just friends, really good and close friends.
I'm sorry, but I don't make out with my friends.
That's what I just no, you don't. You don't.
Right?
You guys want to make out? Come closer.
There you go. Right? So, okay. The thing that makes this a big deal is that Jack waited until Sienna turned 18 to post this video 8 months later. So that she can get charged as an adult. Now, Sienna claims that he only liked her when he needed views and likes and followers. She addresses the fact that she's still learning from her mistakes and going to therapy while simultaneously uploading a dance video on YouTube and making statements like, I'm not apologizing for anything that I didn't do. And she wants this madness to end. Jack, on the other hand, is being very vulnerable about his experience with Sienna, and he's expressing his pain. We don't condone sexual abuse here or any type of abuse here, but there's always two sides of a story. And they're very young. So this was what makes this topic very, very confusing. She's lost thousands upon thousands of followers. She's the target here.
Right.
She's the enemy. She's the abuser here, and she makes her look crazy. She feels like she's been used, and he feels like he feels like he's been used as well.
Used, yeah.
So it's just very toxic.
Well, you said that because I read that really long letter that she recently posted, and I watched his video.
Right.
That's all I know. Like I haven't seen. I'm not on TikTok. I haven't, except for our podcast. I haven't followed any of the stories, so I'm kind of like completely in the dark about it, except for like what I've heard from you guys and reading those two things and watching that video. But you said that he waited for her to be 18 to press charges. But I thought in her letter she said like so far like he doesn't have any lawyers involved. He hasn't pressed charges. I swear I thought I read that. So now I'm confused. Like, is he actually pressing charges?
Yes, now he is.
Now he is.
But she did this when she was a minor, so he waited until she was 18 to
bring this to light.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's so confusing. And it's because you see her side, you see his side, and then like I don't know, there was like this thing. It was like she took off like my clothes, and then it was like I didn't want to have sex, and I'm just like
in his video.
Yeah, in his video, and it's like
well,
like when you're so young.
Let's start with the video because here is how I went into it. We're living in a time when we really want to stand up and protect people who like usually haven't had a voice in whatever area it is. And so I went into it being like, okay, Ashley, like, don't let your subconscious be like, it's a guy, like, he has no right to, like, claim sexual abuse or anything. Like, that's how I went into it. I was like, I'm not just going to go for the girl because, like, I'm a girl.
Right.
Like, you know?
Naturally.
Like, even telling myself that and everything, like, and from not knowing, like, from not having followed them forever and ever. I felt like first of all, he had jump cuts, like, right away, like, in his video. It was
edits.
like, cut. And his first, like, 2 sentences, and to me, like, if you're telling the truth about something or you're, like, genuinely feeling a certain way, you wouldn't need to edit every other word that you say.
True.
That really, like, immediately I was like, whoa.
Right.
To me, it screams fake because I'm not saying he wasn't whatever he was, but if you have to put a video about your raw feelings and how you feel, why would you have to cut it?
Yeah, it should be raw.
During the full video. I couldn't even finish it because I was like, the first 2 seconds, I remember that I was going to play it. I played it, 2 seconds, I was like, this is fake. Why would you have to cut a video about you being vulnerable, about you hearing, letting
like
people
being heard,
being heard?
Yeah.
It's fake. I'm sorry, but whatever. I don't believe you. I think it's bullshit.
Right. It's interesting.
Like, I don't want to take anybody's
he
side.
lacked emotion, and I know some people are very good at being detached. So I'm not saying that like he doesn't feel pain because he very well could, but like if you're just watching it like as a random person, like I didn't feel. Like, he didn't look upset. His voice didn't change the tone of voice. Like, nothing to me indicated, like, it sounded to me like he was talking about what he ate for dinner, like, honestly. And he was just, like, kept repeating the same things over and over. And then just, like, my final take on it at the end of the day was just, like, regardless of what happened, like, if this really did happen, then why are you guys talking about it over TikTok, on social media? Right. You guys should be handling this privately with lawyers, and I think that's another thing that takes out the realness for me, because I'm like, if this is a real problem then why are you airing your dirty laundry for everyone to see? It's nobody's business.
Exactly.
So
if you are so hurt and you are so, how do you say, this takes away from the real people who are being raped, from the real people who are being sexual assaulted. Because I mean, if a girl is doing something like that, she's gonna be so shy because she feels like somebody else is taking that away from her, taking her power or something. And then she was like, I don't know, I don't believe anything he was saying.
Yeah, like I was saying.
And again, you know, something might have happened between them. I don't know. They were also kids.
Right.
Exactly.
They were kids. And by the extent people are treating her like she was the worst, how do you say, the biggest raper of the world. Like she's being categorized as what is his name? Jeffrey Epstein, who actually raped probably millions of girls.
Exactly.
It's like, why are you putting these 2 people at the same time? She was probably not even touching him, by all we know. Why is this guy passing out when he's not even 18?
Exactly. Like,
was he doing what? Drugs to be hallucinating? He hallucinated somebody was touching him? I mean, to be honest, I don't know. It's taken away from the real problems.
I don't know, guys. What do you think? Leave your comments below about this situation. It's very conflicting. It's huge. It happened 3 days ago. There's a lot of mixed emotions about this. I mean, there's a lot of people rooting for Jack. a lot, and Sienna is the bad guy in the story. At the end of the day, the real talk is, if you're ever going through any type of abuse, sexual, emotional, verbal, any type of abuse, never feel ashamed of it, and never feel that you're ever going through this alone. Seek help. Always go talk to anybody, even if it's someone that you don't know. If you feel more comfortable, get that help. So that's, at the end of the day, let's end with that. This is for any of our viewers that you're listening. You're never alone. Right. Go get that help.